Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to film a makeup look using all my beauty favorites from 2021. So let's get started. Also, please do subscribe and click the bell icon. In this makeup look, I'm going to talk you through all my skin prep also before I start off the full-blown makeup. I'm starting off by using the Sephora Salicylic clarifying pad. These pads look like this circular disc. All I do is just wipe it on my face. They are infused with salicylic acid and glycolic acid and help exfoliate. Next, I'm going in with the BHA Power Liquid by Cosrx. This product helps in toning my face, and I take about 2 pumps and gently pat it all over my face. Next, we are using the Clinique Moisture Surge to moisturize my face. This has a very lightweight and gel-like texture, but it actually hydrates your face. Those are the products I use to prep my skin before I start off with makeup, and I would give it a good 2 to 3 minutes before I start applying the makeup. This is the first step of my makeup regime, and I start off by using the eyeshadow primer. This is from PAC Cosmetics, guys. It comes in a 10 ml tube and you barely need a lot of product. Literally, if you could see, this is how much of the product I'll be using, and I use it for both of my lids. And I just sweep that like that. Moving on, for the face, I'm using the Kiko CC Blur in the shade Dark. Now this is one of my favorite primers, guys. This is a super mattifying primer, and I keep telling this is an exact dupe for the Benefit pore filling primer. It looks like this, just let me, yeah, but it helps in mattifying your face. And I'm using my hands today because I want to actually feel how, like, you could see the difference. I have not used it here yet. I just place the product, so here and here you could see it instantly mattifies your face. And it's not that I have very enlarged pores, but then I really like the way this primer performs. For my next step, I am using the Too Faced Lip Injection. I use this product before I move on with my makeup because it takes a little bit of time to plump my lips, and I find best results when I use this product before I start the makeup. I am starting off by color correcting my face, and I'm using the Kiko Full Coverage Concealer in the shade 07. It's a beautiful rustic orange color. I'm using a detailer brush from Real Techniques, and I swipe it on the pigment. And next, I'm using my Bobbi Brown concealer in the shade Golden. Now, guys, I was using Estee Lauder in the starting of 2021, but later on, I started using Bobbi Brown, and I've been liking it because this product was high coverage, was doing everything that I needed. All I needed was a little bit of the product, almost like a single swipe. Next up, I'm using the MAC Studio Fix Concealer in NW45. Taking very little on the back of my hand, like this bit, and I'm using a concealer wand to pick up the product, and I am placing it exactly where I would contour my entire face. For a change, instead of a brush, in the later half of 2021, I started using beauty blenders, and especially I like this one by Elle. As you can see, I've not blended out any of my contour. I'm using a different yet a thick brush to blend this out because I didn't want to sponge this out a lot, and here we go. For foundation, today I am using the MAC Studio Fix. I'm in the shade NC45. Taking a little bit on the back of my hand. I really like this travel size bottle. I think I'll be purchasing the full size once this is done. I've taken a bit on the back of my hand. And then I am going in with my beauty blender. If you can see, I am patting it on the other side also, and then I am slowly placing the product all over my face. I start off with the forehead, I go to the bridge of my nose, and then I go about under my eyes. Very liberally, because you do not require much of the product, and whatever exists is there, you damp it off. Moving on, I'm going to bake my face. A lot of you have seen me use the Bobbi Brown in my previous videos, but recently I've switched to Huda Beauty and I've been loving this baking powder. Now I'm in the shade Cinnamon Bun. It's a loose baking powder, and I prefer shaded baking powder to translucent one, but if you have other preferences, do let me know. And also, I do not like overly bake my face. I just use very little amount of powder because I just need to get that smooth mattification. I'm taking a smaller brush, and then I'm using the Huda Beauty Glowish Deep Tan Soft Radiance Bronzing Powder. Now, this is a recent launched by Huda Beauty, and I am just highlighting my contour in all the places where we have placed the cream contour, so that it's more defined. Once I'm done with that, we are moving on to blush, and I'm using the Sephora Lip and Cheek blusher in the shade 02, and placing it here because I have really loud smile line, like, and then I'm just going in with my hand. As you can see, I'm not crossing the outer corner of my eye. I'm just putting the blush here because that is all that I want. You guys have seen me use a lot of Huda Beauty products, especially like I love the 9 pans, but this Colourpop palette has definitely stole my heart, and I have seen myself reaching out to this because of the neutral brown theme. So let me show you that. So this is how the 9 pan looks. It's a beautiful brown theme 9 pan, and I really like the color story that's happening here. And it's more of a everyday palette, and you cannot go wrong with this kind of a palette. So I am using let me quickly pick it up. I'm using a round brush, and I usually tend to go in with this or this shade as my overall shade. So today we are picking the lighter shade here, and I am applying it all over my lid. So this is going to be my base shade. Now I am using the darker shade, and I'm going in with this on just the outer corner of my eye. This is how I do my daily look, and as you can see, the pigment, it's super pigmented. I did not require to pick a lot of the product here. So I'm just going in really small circular motions. Now, just to electrify this look, I am picking this pigment, and I'm using my hand because that is how the pigment is used to better place. And I'm placing the pigment here in the middle, and I'm just using the same brush that I've picked up the lighter pigment with, and just swiping it in to the inner corner of my eye. This gives you a very light yet dramatic cut crease kind of an effect with my eyes. Now I'm just using an angled brush to pick the deepest pigment in this palette. I've stopped using eyeliners anymore after I found this really beautiful trick. So I picked a little bit of the pigment, as you can see, and then I swipe this from the just a little bit from the outer corner, and I take it all the way up, and then I use this to line my eyes. Now to finish the look, I'm going to use this shade for my brow bone. So let me pick a little up on here. Now for my brows, I am using the other end of my angle brush to brush all my brow hair, and then I'm going in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow tint. I'm in the shade dark brown. I really like this product because for my brows you don't need to do much. I'm using the Kiko Milano Ultra Tech Mascara for my eyes. I really like this mascara, and this has, you know, really changed how my lashes look. So this one has two brushes. One is a finer brush and one is a more thicker brush. I use a finer brush first for both my upper lashes and lower lashes, And then only for my upper lashes, I go in with the more thicker brush, and this is how it looks. Next, to highlight my face, I'm using the Balm Mary Luminizer. This is a old cult favorite, and I'm just using a very small fluffy brush to pick out the pigment, and then tapping off any excess and going in very lightly on the bridge of my nose. And for lips, glosses are back in trend. So recently I've been using this matte lipstick. It's in the shade Dazzle, and topping it off with a Too Faced lip injection in the shade Say My Name. There you go, guys. This is my new go-to makeup look for every day, using all my favorite beauty finds from 2021.